Hi, my name is Martina, and I'm one of the instructors here at Center Strength Pilates and Wellness Studios. So this short video, all you're going to need is a mat, and it's about recharging yourself. So during this time of the pandemic, we're spending a lot of time at home, and sometimes we just feel like we need to recharge our battery. So let's go ahead and get started here. So we're going to start off with just some shoulder shrugs. We're going to pull those shoulders up towards our ears and slide those shoulder blades down. So get the tension and release the tension. Boy, oh boy, we've had a lot of tension through this year. And then from here, start to take one arm up, circle it back. Other arm up, circle back. So try to look at that arm as it travels behind you. Feel the spiraling through your body, the big stretch through your spine and through your shoulders, relieving any tension that you have. And from here, let's go to a breaststroke. So we reach up towards the ceiling, circle those arms back, lift your gaze and your heart towards the ceiling. Try to squeeze that bottom nice and tight. Yeah, this is just our little warm-up, getting going with those arms, opening up the heart and the spine. Very, very good. And then we're just going to do some side bends, waves, where we just go over, find the side bending, stretch, and then find the oblique work on the other side. From one side to the other, just getting our body ready to be recharged and worked out. Very good. So from here, we're going to step to the end of our mat. If you have a back that is a little feisty, bend your knees. If you don't have a problem with your spine and you're pretty flexible, take your time and articulate down one vertebra at a time until you reach to the floor. Then I want you to walk out on your hands, find yourself in a plank position, hold that plank. Feel how good it feels to be strong enough to hold the body. Yes, hold for a little bit longer, and 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees down. From here, push-ups. You can do a little micro bend and press the floor away, or if you're feeling very strong, take your chest all the way to the floor and then press it back. Pick the right exercise for yourself. It might be that you can come all the way to the floor, or maybe it's just a very small bend of those elbows. And pick the right position for yourself. So this is very empowering, feeling how you can hold your body weight and press your body weight. So let's have 5 more. That's very good. Keep squeezing your bottom. Keep your abs zipped up so you're a nice straight line from your head to your knees. And let's just have 2 more. Good. And last 1. Now we're going to lower all the way down. Abs are drawn in. We're going to work on our spine here. So lift your arms, lift your legs, and then medium opening and closing. All the while, keeping your gaze down to the floor. Very, very good. Strengthening your spine. Lift your chest maybe a little bit more. Feel how that activates your back muscles. Yes, so important to work the spine, especially if we're spending a lot of time at the desk. Okay, keep that spine nice and straight. And now we're going to hold the arms still and just flutter kick with those legs. Flutter kick, shoulders down away from your ears. No tension in your neck and shoulders. Abs drawn in. Arms floating an inch or 2 over the mat. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Very, very good. Keep that going. Try to get those legs going a little faster. Feel how the blood is starting to circulate, how you're gaining energy from your movement. And then pause. Reach your fingertips towards the wall, your toes towards that wall. Feel how long you are. And then from here, put your hands down. Place those legs wide and open on your mat. Press yourself up into whatever extension feels good for your spine. Turn your head to one side and then to the other side. Center the head on your spine. Come down. Body parts, belly first, rib cage, chest, and head. Floats. If your spine is stiff, place your arms further out on your mat. You won't come up as high. Make sure that all the moves feel good for your body, never forcing a movement. Yes, and so if your hands are better close and you like to get a lot of extension through your spine, do that. Keep squeezing your glutes to protect your low back. Feel the articulation of the move down, belly, rib cage, chest, and head. And then from there, press back. Toes are together, knees are apart. Find yourself in a nice child's pose. Inhale, fill the ribs in your back with your breath. Exhale, sink further into the mat. Just taking a little rest here. It's always good to take a little rest into child's pose after extension. And it's also good just to recharge yourself, as is our title of our workout here today. We're recharging. Nice, not burning the body into the ground. So from here, let's go ahead and work some hips. So we've got the hands directly underneath the shoulders. Center the left knee directly underneath the pelvis. And so from here, we're going to go hydrant with the right, bring the right knee down, and then pizza lift. And then we're going to go back and forth between the hydrant to the pizza lift. So we're working glute medius as we lift out to the side and glute max as we go up top. So it's hydrant into pizza lift. Nice. And out and up. So we're getting two of our glute muscles as we go into those two different positions of our leg. And very good. So it's lift and lower, lift again, and hydrant. Awesome. And let's have two more of each. So this will be our last set. Right, and then right here, we're going to keep our pizza lift, get those shoulders away from our ears, tummy in, and little pulses. Those little micro moves, they can be so tough. So try to keep your form square to the floor, abs are in, shoulders are down. Let's have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So now we're going to do a variation of child's pose. So I'm going to walk my hands over to the left side of my mat and then push my pelvis to the right. So I get nice stretching through the side body and also through the right hip. Now actually, I'm sure you probably felt it, both hips were working. So let's go ahead and stretch to the other side. Yeah, they were working in different fashions. On the right, we were working actively. On the left hip, we were stabilizing. So second sets are always harder. So once again, we're going to set up as before. You're going to have your hands directly underneath your shoulder. The right knee is directly underneath your pelvis. And from here, we're going to lift the left leg to hydrant, bring it down, lift to our pizza lift. And we're going to go back and forth between the hydrant to our pizza lift. Trying to keep our shoulders down, away from our ears as we go from one to the other. Very good. Abs are in, pelvis square to the floor. Lift out to the side and then lift with bent knee up towards the ceiling. Awesome. So we lift and lower, lift towards the ceiling. Going back and forth, really strengthening the side of our hip and also the back of our hip. So glute medius and glute max are what we're focusing on here. Keep that good posture, nice straight spine. Try to stay long through the torso. Good job. Let's have one more set. So we're going to go out to the side and back up. Hold it there and pulse. So really try to lift that leg up towards the ceiling, keeping that knee bent, and hug your tummy in towards your spine Keep that knee bent, right? And pulse up towards the ceiling. And very good. Awesome. Let's have about 3 more. And good. So let's go ahead and stretch it out with that child's pose from before. So I'm going to walk my hands off to the right side of the mat, and then I'm going to push my left hip to the left, finding that nice stretch in my hip socket. So finding rest and finding stretch is a nice way of having a workout feel like it's doing your body good. Sometimes we are so focused on moving fast and hard, like especially with this workout, we're trying to recharge the battery. So putting in some stretches after we work is always a good idea, just so you can feel your body, the work, and the release. Not always working. Great. And then from there, let's turn onto our side. Yeah, and so from here, this is a work for your obliques or your waistline. It's called staggered leg lift. So you lift the top leg some, and then you bring the other leg up to it. You squeeze and reach both legs long. You lower them down. So you lift, not as high as you can, but as high as you can, and squeeze those legs tight together, and then lower down. So it's up. Lift the other leg, squeeze them nice and tight, and lower down. So you should start to feel your inner thigh working to lift that bottom leg, and then also that waistline working. So we go up, and you squeeze, and you lower down. And it's up. Squeeze. Try to reach long, because we're always trying to increase the length of our body when we're doing Pilates. So lift, squeeze, and reach long. And let's have 3 more here. Squeeze those legs tight and lower down together. And now 2 more. Squeeze. Very good. And now 1 more. And excellent. From there, let's go ahead and lift both legs at the same time. And lower. And lift. So as you lift, it's an exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, inhale, lower. Squeeze those legs tight together. It's like you just have 1 leg now. And let's have 4. Yes, and counting back 3 and 2 and 1. Nice. Keep reaching long through that top leg. Bend the bottom leg for support. Abs are in, waistline lifted. Draw some big circles. So try to stay steady through your midsection and make that circle big and free. However, if you're rocking on your torso, then make the circle smaller. But let's go for range of motion and release here. Yeah, so opening through that leg. Excellent. And let's just have 1 more. Pause. Put that circle in reverse. So nice big circles, really trying to stay stable through the torso, making sure that your hips are stacked and that you're not rolling back. And as I circle, I'm reaching through my hip and out through my toes, trying to make a very long leg. Nice, and let's go ahead and put that leg down, maybe give it a little bit of a massage through that hip, taking the time to give your body what it needs and not rushing through the exercises. So from here, keep those knees nice and tight together, support your head, reach the arm up and backward bend, finding that beautiful stretch. Nice. Make sure that you can see your hand with your eyes. Otherwise, don't go back so far with the rotation. You don't want to strain. Inhale into the rib cage. Exhale, let the air go and see if you can release further back. And then bring that arm up and bring it down. Let's go ahead and sit up. Yeah, and then let's just reach forward for a nice forward fold stretch. If you're going to reach to your toes, maybe pull them down a little bit to give them a little bit of a stretch. Yes, and let's go ahead and set up to do the other side. So we're going to be nice and straight. Lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg, and then lower them down. Staggered leg lift. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Inhale with the lift. Exhale, bring the bottom one up and lower down together is 3. And we come up, squeeze, and lower down. Yes, top leg lifts, bottom leg squeezes up tight, and down. Right, so we're trying to get some inner thigh here and also work our waistline. Top leg lifts, bottom leg lifts, squeeze them tight, feel the inner thighs and lower. And let's have 5 more here. Remembering when those legs come together, let's try to reach long and find that length. And let's just have 3 more. Good. And let's have 2 more. And let's have our final 1. Very good. Now keep those legs squeezing tight and up and down, up and down. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. Very good. Keep squeezing those legs super tight and lift it up. The 2 legs are now 1. Excellent. And let's just have 3 more and 2 and 1. Bend the bottom leg. Abs are in. Waistline is lifted. Reach that leg long, and let's do our big circles. But keep in mind, we have to stay stable. So not any rocking on your torso, not any rolling back. And as you circle, nice big circles, reaching long through that leg. Good work. Reaching long and working that hip. Excellent work. Good. And now pause, change your direction. Good. Yeah, we're going to get a full body workout. And at the end of this, I'm going to give you a really great tip for how you can energize yourself and recharge at the workplace. So we just got to get through all of these exercises and stretching. And hopefully you find it a good functional tip for you. 2 more. Excellent. Put that leg down. Squeeze those legs tight. Let's do our upper trunk rotation. So we're going to lift that arm up and allow that arm to travel behind you, finding a nice stretch in that chest. Making sure you can see the hand. Otherwise, don't have the arm back so far. Inhale deeply into the ribs that face up towards the ceiling. Exhale, let the air go and try to release yet further back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Reach that arm up towards the ceiling and then lower it down. And let's go ahead and massage out that hip a little bit. Yeah, some people like to pound on the hip, or you can go ahead and just press the heel of your hand into the hip and just circular massage motion to open up that hip a little bit. Nice. And then from there, we're going to turn onto your back. And from here, we're going to go into some abdominals. So I'd like you to reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale, nod the chin to your chest. Exhale, curl. Now really feel like you draw your abdominals down. And from grounding those abs down, reach the arms up and then lower down. So inhale, nod the chin. Keep it nodded as you exhale, curl. Draw the navel to the spine, squeezing your core. From the squeezing core, reach up towards the ceiling and lower down. So that's called working in opposition, meaning I'm grounding down with my abdominals, I'm reaching high with my arms, and there should be an intensification with working in opposite directions. Exhale, you curl, navel into the spine, reach the arms up towards the ceiling and lower down. Nod the chin. That lengthens the back of your neck. Keep that neck long and relaxed. Squeezing the core, not the neck. Reach up towards the ceiling and down. Inhale, nod. Exhale, you curl. Draw the core in more. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling and lower down. And let's have 3 more. So we curl. Reach up towards the ceiling and lower down. And 2 more. Exhale, curl, ground through the core, reach up towards the ceiling and lower down. On this one, we're going to do our transition. So we're going to curl, abs are in, reach the arms up. Nice, this is our transition. Feel like you're climbing a rope. So I want you to reach higher with an arm. Yeah, so that's going to really make that core burn. Yes, reach up. Yeah, try to stay out of getting too tense in your neck, but use the core to reach up and reach up. There you go, and reach up and reach up. Lower down. And then from here, let's go ahead and cross the left leg over. Extend the left arm to straight out. And now just do an oblique sit-up where you think about bringing the right the right shoulder to the left knee. Exhale as you curl. Try to use the core. Release the neck. Use the core. So focus the work. Very good. And let's just have 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2 more. And last one. Very, very good. And then we're going to change to the other side. And nice. So you're going to think about bringing the left shoulder to the right knee. Exhale as you curl up. Excellent. Yes. Use the obliques. Try to be relaxed through the neck. And let's just have 2 more here. And last one. And then from there, go ahead and place your legs wide on your mat. So my heels are on the mat and my toes are off. So from there, what we're going to do is reach those arms long, lift up into a bridge, squeeze your glutes and relax your neck and lower down. So I'm really trying to be straight from my shoulders through my knees and squeeze my glutes there, and then I come down. So it's a wide, turned out bridge, really strong squeeze in your glutes, abs are in, and lower down is 3. And we lift up, squeeze, and we lower down is 4. And lift and squeeze, and lower down is 5. And again, lift and squeeze, and release is 6. 4 more. Squeeze and lift and lower down is 7. 3 more. Really squeeze those glutes, reach those arms long, stay relaxed through your face and neck. You are squeezing your glutes, not the face. 1 more. Good. Now stay there. Little pulses. Each time you lift higher towards the ceiling, try to squeeze your glutes a little bit more. You got it. Squeeze and lift. Pull the waistline in. Nice work. Excellent. And now take your time and roll down 1 vertebra at a time. And then hug one leg into your chest and then the other one. And then just rock a little bit from side to side. Good. Nice. And then from here, hold on tight to your knees. Nod your chin. You're looking at those knees. And then just start small rocking like a ball. Small. Try to find the core as you do this. So watch that your knees don't come into your chest, but rather keep your shape. And as you get that shape, then start to make that rocking action larger. Always trying to keep your spine round like a ball. Sometimes when people roll back, they flatten their ball. So try to stay nice and round. Yes, good. Excellent. And now hold for your teaser position and see if you can let go. Maybe you hold here. Maybe you lengthen your legs all the way up. And now hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And then we're just going to sit facing one another in a straddle position. So you can do this recharge to your body standing or sitting. I'm just going to sit straddle here, and what you're going to do is put one arm out, and then I want you to tap that arm all the way up to the shoulder and back down. Nice. And then maybe raise that arm and go up and down that arm into the armpit. Start to notice how that tapping on that arm is waking up your body. And then start to come down into the torso and back up. And then lower that arm down and come underneath and go down. And maybe we go down to the legs, tapping our legs. So tapping is hugely invigorating to our body. Better than coffee.